Hello everybody, welcome to the Football Daily Weekly. Good to see you here. It's Champions League final preview time with Laurence McKenna and Adam Boltwood.
Hey, you said you weren't coming back, but you're here.
I couldn't stay away.
You've done a set blatter.
That was the last Q&A. This is my last preview. So
right.
Big games.
And then next week will be your last.
Yeah, no, I'm never coming back.
No, right, okay, yeah, we did announce your retirement from Football Daily Weekly on the last show, but we just thought this is your encore.
It's too good. It's too good.
I
couldn't
not. But this genuinely is your last one, yeah.
And after that instant, you do have to go.
Writing,
so,
Mr. Moyer? Yeah, good.
You shouldn't have hit him.
Okay.
Right.
What game are we talking about?
Champions League final, mate.
Champions League final.
It's here. Whoever wins this match between Barcelona and Juventus will win a treble.
Wow. Yes.
Will win a treble. Both have won their leagues. Both have won their domestic cup.
If Barcelona win it, they'll be the first team ever to have won 2 trebles.
Incredible.
Is that right?
It's true.
That's magnificent stuff.
And it'll also be the first time that 2 managers in their debut season have won the treble. Pep Guardiola and now Luis Enrique.
Whoa.
And I think they're going to do it, Marcus.
Yeah, but Allegri, it would be his debut season for Juventus.
Whatever, mate. Whatever.
Well, it's actually feeding into your point and beefing it up.
Yeah, but I want Barcelona to win.
Why?
I'm just big fan of their playing style this season. Most entertaining team in Europe. Blowing teams away. Messi's incredible. I want to see him smash it.
Did well at the weekend.
Did very well at the weekend.
Last weekend.
It was a decent goal.
Yeah.
Decent goal.
They won 3-1 against Athletic Bilbao.
They did indeed.
In the Copa del Rey.
So that's the thing. You look at that game.
Cup.
You look at that game. Athletic Bilbao sitting back.
Athletic
Bilbao sitting
There's
back.
no O on the end of Athletic.
Athletic Bilbao sitting back, trying to defend, trying to contain Messi, Neymar, Suarez. Couldn't do it.
And of course, Athletic and Juve are very similar teams.
No, but Juve, what tactic are Juve going to approach this game with? They can't go toe-to-toe with Barcelona.
Back three, don't go toe-to-toe.
You can't go toe-to-toe. Pep Guardiola proved that doesn't work. So they're going to have to, absorb the pressure.
I don't think Pep Guardiola did prove it worked.
I think he
I don't think he did prove it worked.
He proved it didn't work.
No,
he tried to go toe-to-toe.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, you can still play a back 3
and not go toe-to-toe.
Oh no, but I'm saying go toe-to-toe, try and attack.
I'm going to use that phrase. I'm going to use that phrase again that Kristen told me. Do you remember Kristen? You used to do the Champions League previews. Wonderful guy. We all remember.
Oh yeah.
What I would say, I was going to draw a formation.
Oh,
what I would
they
say,
won't be able to see it.
Sure. Yeah. What I would say is that Jurgen Klopp, who is now clubless, said, and this is a wonderful phrase: "We're going up against the hardest thing in football here, an Italian team that need just a draw." And you think, let me expand on that.
Okay,
point.
carry
All
on.
they need is to keep it tight and counter on them. They've got players they can counter with Tevez, Laurence, etc., etc. But this is what I'm saying to you: is how do you do that? Back 3, so they're not going to go toe to toe.
No, what I'm saying is they need to sit back, absorb the pressure, and counter. That's what I was saying.
You said.
I said they can't go toe to toe.
For fuck.
They can't go toe to toe. They've got to sit back, absorb the pressure, and counter. But what I'm saying is they're going to have a job doing that because Athletic Bilbao tried to do that at the weekend.
But they're not the same quality of team.
I know, but they couldn't stop.
I think your points are slightly different because I think you're thinking that he's saying they're going to play a back 3, but man mark the 3 forward.
No, they're not, mate.
No, they're not going to do that. But Juventus played it very, very well against Real Madrid. We saw that.
Yes.
People thought Real Madrid were going to win. Well, some people did. I didn't. I called both legs correctly.
Unlike the other ones.
But no, I've got 1 or 2 right.
No, I know.
But this Barcelona side, with so many goals in their team, I mean, is it? If you sit off and let them have the ball and invite them on, is that a good idea? I mean, I suppose it's. Well, this is it. But Juventus are very good on the break, and they do have players that can break forward. I mean, Vidal, presumably is going to be fit. Pogba, of course, Lichtsteiner.
Yeah.
Who's the other one I'm trying to think? Marquisio, very handy player.
They have a very good team.
Yes.
Better than Athletic Bilbao's team.
It's the obvious.
What I'm saying is, against Real Madrid, they put in a good performance. There was a lot of manful, defending, backs to the wall sort of stuff. Against a Real Madrid team whose front line wasn't clicking in midfield and defence, they're not set up defensively. They couldn't handle. Yeah, exactly. You put that same team, that same performance up against Barcelona, who are in incredible form. They're on fire at the moment. That's where the game's going to be won. They won't be able to stop Messi, Neymar, and Suarez.
Laurence, what do you think?
I think Juve also have a lot of belief. I mean, we saw the tribute for Heysel not long ago, and obviously that's quite fitting this year. We see that Pirlo says he will leave if they win the Champions League. We also see that Buffon's so incredibly passionate about this. He really wants to win it this year. And of course, they're on for the treble, which makes them a wonderful side. You know, it's an achievement they got this far in the league. It's an achievement how much they've done under Allegri just in his first season, changing things up. And this is the difference, is that Barcelona this year haven't really faced a side that's outthought them in the Champions League yet. They've faced a lot of sides who have been down on whatever it is. They've faced all the champions of all the other countries, actually, which is quite impressive in the first place. But someone pointed out in the comments when I said that, some of those teams have been down. Ibrahimovic, not in that PSG side not at the very peak of their powers. Bayern Munich, not at the very peak of their powers. But this Juve side do have most of the people that you'd argue they want there. So it's going to be how they outthink them in midfield and how Juve choose to play that midfield. Because if Barcelona can bypass that, which I'd argue Juve will make it hard to do, then they'll win the match. But I think Juve are just going to make it incredibly difficult for them to break them down. And let's not forget, they're an Italian side.
The score prediction, come on.
I think it's not, Barcelona aren't going to blow away Juventus. It's going to be a very fascinating tactical match, but I think it is going to be maybe 3-1 Barcelona.
3-1 Barcelona.
Yeah.
Laurence.
Head Barcelona, heart Juve.
Do you not want to see Barcelona win?
I want Juve to win.
to
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
Everyone does love an underdog.
Well, it's nothing to do with them being an underdog. I think this is the culmination of a lot of things for Juve, and I understand it's the same for Barcelona in that sense. But there's something that's not as quite self-satisfied about Juve that I think comes across about them.
So score prediction.
more romantic,
We've got
even.
3-1 Barcelona.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'll go 2-1 Barcelona.
I'm going to go 1-1 Juventus on penalties.
Imagine that.
Bold one.
Because again, that's part that plays into Klopp's point, doesn't it? That all they need is that draw. All they need is to grind it out and win the Champions League. But it wouldn't necessarily be in Allegri's style to do. I think he does also like to play nice football.
True.
Yeah.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen. There you are. Get your comments in below. Tell us what you think the score is going to be. Thank you very much to Laurence.
Thanks.
And thank you very much for Adam. That is officially your last
It's
video.
over. It's all
No
over.
extras, no little add-ons. This is the last one.
Got that Facebook video.
It's been a
Goodbye,
ruddy
goodbye.
pleasure.
Oh, thanks for. I'll see you later.
Yes, yeah.
There he goes. But we will see you soon.